Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm changing things up. I'm going to be doing a live commentary as well as actually editing a video for once, so that should be very fun. Today we're going in the Iowa on the map Warriors Path in the Domination game mode. We'll be facing an assortment of battleships and cruisers along with a couple of destroyers, so let's get on with the show then. Alrighty then, looks like we're spawning in over here on the left side of the map by Cap Point A. Hopefully we will be getting some nice support from that John Bart over in the middle of the map, as well as by the ships over here on the same side that I'm on, so this should be very fun. Now, nothing super interesting occurs within the first 2 minutes of the game besides a few ships being spotted, as well as me taking a few attempted shots at 2 ships that appear. But where it gets really interesting is when a lot of the bunch of enemy ships, primarily focused on our side here, is spotted, and I get a very delicious appetizer of a Georgia being spotted for me. Nice broadside, but unfortunately, as seen here, it turns in. So all my shots miss then. But it turns out later that the same ship I'm in, the USS Iowa, is spotted, giving me a very delicious broadside. And so I decided to take a tasty shot at it. I do minimum damage, but yeah, still something. We start to slow down due to the amount of enemies that's being spotted, so that way hopefully we do not start to rush into the enemy team. That would be a very bad idea, and we do not want that whatsoever. Once our guns have reloaded again, we decide to shoot at the Iowa again. We do minimal damage and then decide not to pursue it because it's a lost cause and there's another more appetizing target on the horizon. This appetizing target just so happens to be a Dominion Donskoy. We decide to shoot it, giving it an appropriate lead. But unfortunately, we do land some hits, but it's not for the damage I was hoping for. It slows down, we only do about 5,000 damage. After a bit of complaining in the chat from one of our teammates, we decide to shoot at that Miyoko in the distance. And it does something very tastily. Boom goes the shots, taking a very appropriate lead. And once those shots do decide to land, boom! That's a Citadel and a destroyed cruiser. Good job, me. Indeed, a very nice cruiser destroyed. As I'm currently getting spammed in a group chat by someone to be undisclosed, the Iowa is giving me another juicy broadside, which I decide to shoot at once my guns have reloaded. Oh, but a pity. It decides to disappear. And so now I have to change my target to something else. Oh, but look, that Georgia's giving me something that's kind of nice. A little bit angled, but I can still manage. So we decide to shoot at that instead. Unfortunately, I only get 1 overpen and a few ricochets. So I do not do nearly as much damage as I had been hoping for. But I still have done a fair amount of damage in this battle so far. Staying opportunistic is key in these types of situations. There's that wonderful Iowa giving me more broadside. Hopefully I can actually shoot it this time. I wonder what's wrong with this Iowa. He seems to be giving me quite a problem. I only shoot 1 gun, so that way I see if I have an appropriate lead, and I see that I do, so I shoot my guns again. First salvo decides to do 2 hits for a fair amount of damage. Second salvo, I only do 1 overpen, which is very unfortunate here. Uh-oh, looks like those Georgia secondaries decide to open up on me. Oh, but look at that, I'm given another prize. Looks like that enemy Gneisenau is deciding to rush full speed towards the open ocean, but I decide, oh, look at that. Some torpedoes are about to eat her alive, and as they do, I decide to change my target back to that Dominion Donskoy to hopefully get a nice shot off. But unfortunately, they're behind an island, so I can't exactly shoot at them right now. As I'm going behind an island, I am not able to shoot at anyone else either at this moment. We decide to focus our secondaries on that Georgia, see if we can get any shots up, but it looks like they decide to shoot at the Donskoy because it's deciding to rush us at this point in time. We shoot, but Stigma is being mean to us, so it shoots behind the target instead of in front where I was aiming. So now I have to wait for it to reload, and I'm probably going to be taking a few torpedoes here because I have to get my third turret around. It will shoot. It's got 2 overpens, 1 normal penetration, and I'm hoping that my secondaries can start to finish this thing off. It only has 200 health, but it's healing, so I decided to finish it off with my turrets, but unfortunately I was right. It does decide to launch torpedoes, and I do eat all 5. That brings me down to only 9,000 health. Good thing I have a heal and a repair party at the ready. And now that I'm about to face this Georgia, I'm about to be in for a mighty fine time. It has quite a bit more health than I do, so we're going to decide to turn towards this island to take some cover to hopefully heal up some more health. But I do let out one more shot before I go behind the island, but I also catch fire, so that's not fun either. Once we are healed up, we decide to sail around the island again, and look at that. Beautiful shot to the Iowa right there. We take in another appropriate amount of lead, shoot all 2 turrets, maybe get the third one off. Oh, look at that. 2 citadels with 4 shell hits. That's a mighty fine amount of damage, if I'd say so. Then once the guns are reloaded, we decide to shoot at the Georgia with AP. That's probably not so smart, considering it's angling towards me, but I'm still doing a fair amount of damage. After the enemy Georgia takes out my teammate, the John Bart, I decide to try to ram him because he has more health than I do, and it's a good way to get a little bit of damage. I try to do as much as I can before I decide to ram him, but unfortunately, I'm not able to do any more. My teammate is telling me to shoot him, even though he's angled towards me. I can't do as much damage, so I decide to go for the ram. And look at that. I do get the kill, and then the teammate tries to roast me in the chat afterwards, which is not smart by him. Alrighty then, now that the battle is over, we get to see my total stats. Looks like I got 246,005 credits, 1,141 XP, along with 70 free XP. In total, I did 124,790 damage with 56 hits, 1 incapacitation, 4 destroyed ships, 1 caused flooding, 3 hits to the Citadel, along with 27 target hits. Team score, I was the 3rd best in my team, earning 1,097 base XP behind that Benham. That John Bart was very good to support me, so I decided to compliment him by saying he played well. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please do consider subscribing and clicking that bell so you're notified when I upload next. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.